So it's sealing it. It's just squashing the felt down and sealing. And it's a nice action. No horrible noises when it shuts. And it's very easy to operate, it's quite smooth. So we're there with that. Now we're going to do that the direction flap that sends it to demist or to your feet. So there we go. That's your heater, that's your mixer control, that's the amount of hot air coming in. So we're okay with that. I'll do the next cable. Prepped up the cables, you saw them zinc plated earlier on. They've had a touch of paint on them too. Now I'm just working the 3-in-1 oil down the cables till it drips out of this end, so that's fully lubricated. I'll do that with all 3 control cables. So 3-in-1 down the shaft there till it's popping out the other end, and then we're nicely done. I'll do that on all 3. Then we'll get ready to hook up to this control and clip onto there and get this running operational as it should with the controls in the right positions. Here we go. Okay, so this cable's been prepped and colour coded. They were factory colour coded so that they put them in the right positions. Now I've done one cable. This one shows you, unless you oil these, that's stiff. So it's 3-in-1. Comes out a bit. Just trying to get it to come out the right rate there. Load the top of it up and then just keep on working the bad boy until that gets through and dribbles out the other end. So do that now for all 3. So there's your oil, there's your cable, away we go. So you can work out that. Let's keep doing that. Just loading up this silicone tube which I've attached it to this cable. I'm just going to put compressed air down the heater cut rods to force the oil through. It's taken a while for the oil to get through this one. I don't know what's wrong with it. So I'm just zipping that up and we're going to blast the oil straight through out the other end. I've got compressed air blower here. So if I put that on the end of there, a little bit slippy, but it will go on. Right, so that silicone tubing on the outer sheathing of the cable, then slowly we should get the oil to come out this end quite quick. Hold on. Gotta hold both ends. Woo! Got it, something was in there. Woo! There she goes. Okay, so we've blown oil through that one. That's all we needed to do with that. Done. So now we are lovely and free instantly. No hanging around. Let's force the oil through. If there's any rust or build up in there, it's blasted it out. I think there's a little bit of a blockage, but that's really smooth now. I think there's some debris in there, and that air has blasted it out. Welcome to the 3rd of January 2013, and the plan for today is to clear all this mess and then start on that wiring harness. I'll show you how we clean that up. I'll show you how we wrap the tape into the loom, rewrap the loom, clean all those little spade connectors up. You just saw that wiper motor complete. We just saw the heater motor go together there. And we've got Iron Maiden on, so we're cooking. 70s rock is out, what you ordered. Okay, so I do apologise about the mess, but I'm going to make this real tidy for you. Then cut to a tidy workshop. Let's put this frame in the middle of the floor there and get work on the wiring harness again now that we're happy about that lovely heater box and we're happy about our lovely wiper motor, all refurbished and looking great. So we'll wrap that now, put that away, and continue on with the wiring. Storms are on the way again. We've got a bit of a rest today from the rain. It's actually sunny outside, but storms and coastal flooding on the way, so I've got to get this garage clear. I want the cars under cover again for tonight, for that crappy weather. Okay, cut to a clean workshop, see you in a sec. I forgot to do the steering column, so I've just give that a shot blast. Now I'm going to etch prime, and then we're going to mask off the areas, and some bits will be hand painted in, some bits will be sprayed, some bits to come off there yet, but we're just prepping up that steering column now. Swampy's original, prepping it up. Etch primed in, we're going to mask off now, paint the bits the right colours. Shot blaster's got it nice and smooth anyway. There's some pitting on that where it's rusted through some of the ribs, but it's okay, it's only light. We're okay there.
Motorhead's Heartbreaker, Planet Rock, and those gigs that they had to cancel just before.
Okay, we are painted. All done there on the steering column. And put that back together, give it a day to cure properly. But we've got all those parts in. And that's done. There's another job off the list. Nice steering column now. Shot blasted, etch primed, all the parts off, cleaned up and put back on. Nice. Just packing up the wiper assembly. So I've got the arms there wrapped, got that cover plate, then I've got the motor itself. Just going to double wrap that now, so put everything away into bubble wrap, stick it into the stores. Right, it's always good to do that, keep your stuff, no point doing all that work and then scratching it around the workshop. So pack your stuff up till you need it. One day it'll be going back on. I am no way affiliated with the company that produces Henry the Friendly vacuum cleaner. Now my Henry might have lost his eyes, but that makes him doesn't make him a poor vacuum cleaner. Henry is brilliant. Forget Dyson. Henry's the one. Dyson's break down. Henry just keeps going and going and going. This is Henry. He's a friend of mine. Look, everyone get a Henry. They're great. Easy to empty. No bags. They don't block up, and if they do, they're easy to fix. Forget Dyson breaking down all the time. Them Dysons, they're like toys. This Henry, you can go out, hammer nails with it all day. It'll come home and shoot dead on target every time. Look at that. That's a great little vacuum cleaner. Look at that. Look at that. Those Dysons, they use them in Africa for killing elephants. Just plating the rather rusty petrol sender, fuel tank sender and pickup. That's been shot blasted lightly, and then it's going into the tank. For that, you've seen how we do the plating. So I'll get the front of that because that was badly rusted. Building up a heater box now, so I've got a plastic one there, and I've got a damaged fiberglass one. Just touch it and it falls to bits. Repair that and it'll just break again. So I don't want to use it. What I want to do is make this look a little bit more retro by drilling off these brackets. Then I'm going to crock sand that off with my little alligator sander, belt sander, and then make that totally flat. And I'll fit these brackets to the front, give it a bit of a retro feel. And then these clips here, I'll take them off. Now this is riveted on. I'm going to drill them off because I've got to do the insides anyway. I've got to refurb the flap on it, so I'm going to open this unit up. I can either get new brass eyelets here, or I can fit these clips and make it look mega retro. So if you look how the bottom of that is, that's the Mark V heater box. It's a Mark III. Look, they just use on here, it's a slightly different way they fix it. But we can do that. Just copy how that's done. We can use clips to hold that back together, or we can just refit it with those eyelets and get new eyelets. So I'm going to open that up anyway. It's already had a broken bracket this side. That's what come up with this idea. I thought, well, okay, that heater box is no good because the bracket's snapped, so why not make it look a bit retro? I'll even remove that clip there, and I'll make sure I fit the heater hose clip bracket, which is there. It's got 2 pilot holes for it already, so they must have been an option on them. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a hybrid heater box, which I think is a good idea. It's a bit of a hybrid job there for that. So over to that, we've had a clean up, as you can see, as promised. We're clean. So I can actually think straight and work straight. Carrying on with the harness, as I keep saying on every video recently, harness all the time. So multitude of jobs going on for this day today on the 3rd of Jan 2013. Multitude of jobs. So you've got your heater box, a hybrid that we're making, refurb the internal flap, put that felt padding on it. We've already got our heater element. I've got a plate already done for the front of the heaters, the heat exchanger, the heater matrix. That plate's done. I've actually got an MP3 running with Motorhead on. Sick to death of the radio for now. Still investigating the radio fitting situation, but it's okay. Waiting for the radio to come back. We've got centre consoles to wire. Going to have to use these not facelift, but Mark II pre-facelift, if you know what I mean, gauges for now, because mirror gauges have gone. I need a centre console, that's gone. Okay, so clip out. I'm going to just drill this apart, and I'll take you up on it when I've done. Not responsible for any accidents in this workshop.
Now, I've got an idea. Now, just turn around and face me completely. I want your arms right up. That's it. You can just look out towards the window. Right, just look towards, that's it. That's forward, stay there.